Hi there. I am out here today watering up my geraniums. These I overwintered from last year, and Max and I are just getting them watered, and my last frost date is in a few days, last average frost date, so I'm like, I've been watching it really good. I have my snapdragons outside, my zinnias outside, and everything seems to be just fine. It got like 40 degrees the other night and they were just fine. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring my geraniums outside. And then I remembered I had all these other bags of geraniums that I completely forgot to plant up. So it's probably not too late. I also have this box here that I'm gonna plant up. So I'll show you what's in there and let's get them planted. Alright, I just pulled this one out. This is light pink. These look pretty good. We'll just take all the leaves off and get them planted. This one has a couple different colors. So one coral and one, what is that, hot pink. This looks like it's the boldly dark red. This one is alive because it bloomed in the bag. And this is a scented geranium that I was going to try, so we'll see if this worked. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's alive, but well, you never know. I'm going to try it. We'll try that one. And then I've got some really big ones in here that I've had for years. So it looks like a couple of violet. Boldly dark red. What do you think, buddy? We start with the light pink. I've got 3 light pinks, and let's see, just leave that there for now. I've got 3 of these planters. I'm gonna go get the other 2. Kind of a hodgepodge. And my geraniums did pretty good in these planters last year. I bought these, they were $13 a piece at, where was I? I don't remember what it's called. Shoot. It's like a greenhouse over near my work. But anyway, they really didn't hold up that good. They're cracking, and like this one's cracked at the bottom. It's just kind of annoying, but I'm like, you know what? I'll use them for 1 more year, and then I'll probably get rid of them. Oh, garden crossings, that's what it's called. This is why I hate hoses. It's literally leaking there, and at the spigot where it attaches to the house. So that's annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, let's plant the big ones up first. So I've got 2 big violet ones that I've had for, I don't even know, a long time. Probably like going on 4 years now. Probably have to get my clippers and clip off the bag, but we'll get this planted, and I'll just kind of wet down the roots a little bit, get them a little wet. And I've literally just been overwintering these in my house all year long through the winter, and they were just pulled out of the soil last year and put upside down in the paper bag or a box, and now I'm pulling them out. I usually pull them out a lot quicker than this, but I forgot. It's been really busy. So I'm just taking all the dead foliage off. and getting them planted up. I will fertilize these too. I didn't bring any fertilizer out with me, but I'll get some fertilizer on them for sure. Alright, there's one down. And then what I'll do is I'll go around and kind of squeeze the ends, and wherever it stops being squishy, turns from like squishy to hard, I'll clip that off. So kind of probably line that down like right there. And then this one, oh, there's another violet. That was a golden dark red. Wonder if I could fit a... So there's another violet. Wonder if I could fit a fourth or a third one in there. Let's see if I can get them all in this one. That'll be pretty. They're alive. You can see the new growth on there. I'll get you close and show you. And these will be beautiful. This is a lot to fit in this little pot, so I don't know, we'll see. I might end up moving it, but for right now, I just want to get them in the soil and get some sunshine on them. But I might move one of them out, we'll see. Okay, now I've got Boldly Dark Red. This is a Proven Winner brand. Take all the old foliage off. This one's actually got quite the new growth on it. You can see all that white. And I believe I have more of these in here. Yeah. So we could put all of these in this one. This one is alive too. See new growth on it. This is the first year I've overwintered this variety, the Boldly Dark Red. But it did really well. I mean, look at that. It was trying to grow up out of the box because it was sitting in the bag. It was sitting in the bag like this, so it was trying to grow up out of the bag. We saved some of my mom's too last year. I'm curious to see how hers did because we got hers, we saved hers a little bit late and there was already like a frost, but they felt really firm. So I was like, it can't hurt, let's try it. So we bagged them up and put them in her basement. Let's get these planted. Again, this might be too much for this pot, but I'm just gonna get them in here for now and see how it goes. That might be. I might just put the 3 little ones in here. There we go. And then we'll get this one in a different one all on its own. Did we get all of them out of here? Yeah, we're getting there. So let's see. What's the matter, buddy? What? You want to come out here? Maybe Nate will bring you out. Okay, now I have, these are all light pink. So I could put these 3 in there. Let's do that. and they're all alive. Alright, we'll see. Clean this up. Okay, now I have I got 4 just random ones basically. So I got coral, hot pink, which one was that? The boldly dark red, and then the variegated one. So I'm going to set these off to the side after I water them in a little. Got a little pot. I think the red one would look good in here. Looks like I might have had, I had a lavender in there last year. So we'll just kind of loosen up the soil here. This one is a little tricky because you can't, like the edges go down low right here and then they're high here, so it can only be, looks like you need more soil in it when you look from this edge, but you really can't. So okay, we're gonna put the boldly dark red in there, and these are free plants. I mean, I initially had to pay for them, but it's free after the first year, you know, keep saving them. You can also just save them in their pot if you want. You could bring this whole pot inside your house, but I don't know, I think it's fun to just, I don't really want to put all these pots inside my house. So this is the way I do it. Okay, we got 3 more. Well, I'm going to go out to the shed and grab 3 little individual pots. You just need little, well not little, but okay, I got some pots in here. Let's see here. One might look good in that one. My grandma gave me that pot. So we'll grab that. And my grandma gave me that one too, actually. What's that? No. Let's do that one. Boy, the chipmunks have been squeaking at me non-stop lately out here. They are just letting me know that I am in their space, I guess. Alright. Hey buddy, did you miss me? Actually, I am in their space because right down there they have tunnels underneath this patio here, and they do not like it when I'm back here working, that's for sure. Alright, let's go up and get my soil in the garage. This area is looking so good. All the plants are popping up. I think this is called a Crimson Queen Japanese maple, and it's really pretty. Well, I had my soil right there, but Nate cleaned, oh, we gotta plant these. See, I've had these kind of out here hardening off. These are all my snapdragons and they're doing just fine. Then I have my zinnias out here hardening off. They're doing just fine. These are all the ones my sister planted for me. But anyway, I went up to get my soil and Nate is cleaning the, look at that, it's so exciting. Nate is cleaning the garage and he said he put the soil in my shed. But I've just been loving, so I'm getting sidetracked again. I'm loving all the different perennials that bloom in the spring that I added out here. I've had the bleeding hearts for a while, but the Brunnera is just stealing the show right here. This is the Jack of Diamonds. This is a really, really great Brunnera. If you like just the tried and true. Oh look, my mushrooms are getting bigger too. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell. But if you just want the tried and true green and white variegated one, there's Jack Frost, Jack of Diamonds, and Queen of Hearts. Jack of Diamonds is hands down the best, in my opinion. Here we go. And I have my sweatpants on. I've been freezing all day long. And now that I'm outside, it's like nice and warm. I was working at my computer all day and I had my heated blanket on me. That's how cold I was all day with sweatpants and big socks. And geez, I should have just opened the window and come outside. Hey, buddy. You ready to do some more planting? Yeah. Okay, we got these 3 left. Let's get them planted. Shoot. I should have got 3. What was I thinking? Maybe there's one over there I was gonna use. Okay, let's plant them up. I was gonna scoop. And I'm not even using my gloves today because there's no poison ivy in these bags. I just want to get my hands in the dirt. Okay, which one? So we got coral. So we've got coral and hot pink. Let's see. I think that, you know what, one of my favorite colors together is orange and blue. So we're going to put the coral in this one, in the blue spot. That will be pretty. And then we'll put the hot pink. I don't know if I want to put the hot pink in there. Maybe we'll try, I'm trying to remember what pot I put the variegated one in last year. Okay. Again, I will fertilize these. The ones in these pots have already been fertilized. We'll just put it in here, see what it does. I might need a little bit more soil. No? Actually a lot easier planting them out here than trying to do it inside and not make a huge mess. So if this works, me planting them later like this, maybe I'll do this next year too. Okay, I need one more pot for this variegated one. And I don't know if it's alive or not, but we're gonna try it and see. The lady that I watched do this the first time, oh, there's the black cat. Max is probably freaking out. What is it, boy? Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Hi, buddy. He's like, how dare you talk to that black cat? Who is that, bud? Is that Ollie? Yeah, the lady that I seen do this for the first time, she said that she's never had luck with the variegated or scented geraniums, and that's what this one was. But I'm gonna try it. Scented geranium. I'm just gonna put it in this little one because I don't know if it. Oh, I'm just gonna put it in this little one because I don't know if it's gonna work anyway. So we'll try it in here. This thing was one of my favorite plants last year. There is green on it, so I don't know. You'd be surprised at how much these things come back from looking like death. Alright, so you can see all this new growth on here that happened in the bag. What I'll do is I'll come in and cut. This is kind of squishy up until right there. So I'll just come in and cut this off and clip that off right there. You can see that was dead. Well, let's check that one. Yeah, that one I'll probably clip that off right there. That whole thing. And then that will send the growth into these nice green ones. So let's see, I'm gonna pinch this. You can see it's kind of green right there, and then it gets brown. So I'm gonna cut it off right there. And this looks a little bit shrivelly, but it will fill up with water and be probably just fine. That one, oh, that's the one we just cut. I was gonna say that one's dead, but yeah, so see how that looks much better now? Same thing with this one. These ones actually are brown here, but you can tell that there's life in there because it is pretty sturdy. And then there's new growth right here, and then actually, let's see, it looks like, oh yeah, there's green growth out there as well. Same thing with this one. This one is, it looks brown, but you can see there is some green in there, and this one is like really nice. So this one is super squishy, see that? So I'm gonna go and chop that off. So I'm just gonna kind of go around and do that on all of them. All right. I ended up trashing the one that was in there, the variegated one. I cut it completely down and it was all rotted, every single stem. So I'm going to take these up there and I'll show you. We're going to hang them off the edge of this deck here. That is about it. I'm gonna leave all of these ones down here for now because they'll just get a little bit of sunlight and mostly shade because I just brought those out of the bags in the box. I don't want them to like suffer at all. They might be in a little bit of shock, so I'm not gonna put those up on the porch up there in the full sun. But so these will sit here, you know, until they're ready to be put in the sun. And then I'll take you up here. Nate's got to power wash our deck. It's pretty bad. But anyway, these will be up here in a little bit of sun. So they should be just fine, but you can see they're already leafing out all this new growth. And it is crazy how quickly these will just become big and beautiful. This is my first year with these red ones, so I bought them all last year on clearance. They were $1 a piece, but they look really great so far. This one was in the bag, so we'll keep an eye on that. I had one here that when I planted it, I wasn't sure if it was going to make it or not. It was pretty dead, and sure enough, it hadn't put on any new growth or anything, so I pulled it out and I had this extra one that I put in instead. So that's why that one doesn't have any new leaves on it, but you can see it's a nice one. And then these ones are leafing out as well. Some of them struggled because my cat sat on them. Well, was like laying on them for a while. But yeah, they look pretty good. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me out here today. It sounds like Jurassic Park out here. There's like raptors and Tyrannosaurus Rexes all over the place, but oh gosh, that red-winged blackbirds, those are like everywhere right now. The red-winged blackbirds and the blue jays, they're everywhere. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming over today and hanging out in the garden, and I know some of you have been waiting for an update on the geranium, so we'll see how it goes. And like I said, I'll keep an eye on these ones, make sure they're okay, I think they'll be just fine. It's crazy. It's unreal how they just like pop back from death to life. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I'll keep you posted in the coming weeks and show you how they are doing. So thank you guys so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye.